What we here for? We here for workers' rights, equal rights for everyone. We need a revolution, but we don't need a revolution to tear down the system that's here, because the system that here is destroying itself every day in each and every way that's a solidarity forever.
Compañeros, porque a las 5:30 vamos a marchar, así que vamos a seguir y hacer algunos resúmenes según vamos sacando. Portera, adelante.
What day is it today? I can't hear you. What day is it today?
Where'd you get 9,000 kills? It's a lie.
Yes, it's backed up by statistics.
Yeah, that's right. It's about 12 now. It's about 12,000 now. You're right. We haven't upgraded it yet.
No, I mean, I wish.
That's about 9,000 total. It's only a tiny number.
We haven't upgraded. It's up to 12,000.
Not freeload, not complimentary.
What are the red armbands for? Anybody tell me? Commies?
No, they keep in peace.
They commies?
They keep in peace.
What are the red armbands for? Please tell me, you commie bastards! You gotta play your card and stay. What you gonna do when the well runs dry and the only hope is on the sand? You better take the flag together right now. You know it don't deal with them. Take the power. Take the power.
In these same 5 years, over $1 trillion have been spent. And I want to talk about like doing our math and thinking about where our money's going and how that's affecting us, and making the connections between workers and soldiers. The disparity between the trillions spent on war and the massive cuts to housing, education, and health care are exacerbated by disappearing jobs and soaring prices. We have to make these connections. For example, between all the lies that are told by military recruiters and the subsidies and tax breaks to corporations claiming to provide jobs. We have to make the connections of why they're in our schools. And we know what schools are in. Between bosses in and out of uniform, using union-busting laws and repression to stamp out organizing against these abuses by soldiers, veterans, and by U.S. and Iraqi workers. Let's talk frankly. Like, everybody out here knows that this election's coming up, right? Yeah. What do you think John McCain's gonna do for you? What do you think Hillary Clinton's gonna do for you? What do you think Barack Obama, the savior, is gonna do for you? He's not gonna solve your problems. It's not gonna happen. All right? So we got to work together. The anarchists out here, the socialists out here, IVAW, all these groups, we got to work together. The blacks, the Latinos. We can't do this shit alone. We got to stand in solidarity, just like my brothers right here standing in solidarity with me. We gotta move, and we gotta move in a real way, and we gotta think about this. Somebody said something. I was at an Ann-Arbor conference on Sunday, and somebody mentioned that we have to be sober about this. And that's so true. We have to be sober in the way that we put ourselves against like what we want to do.
Yo soy el inmigrante, humilde obrero, y no soy el único compás. Cada paso al derecho, con amor en el pecho de verdad. And when people call me wetback, say I'm taking all your jobs, I respond with this working man's degree. That's the border's an illusion. It's the human race that's losing. Can't you see? Mi nombre es Manito Migrante. Soy contra el diablo traficante de los humanos trabajadores mundial. Y ahorita digo, Padre, busca la justicia, nuestra madre lucha. Y armado con palabras duras como puñal.
Solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. For what ought we hold in common with the corporate parasite who would lash us into serfdom and would crush us with his might? What is left for us to do but organize and fight while the union makes us strong? Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. It is we who plowed the prairies, built the cities where they trade, dug the mines and built the workshops, endless miles of railroad laid. Now we stand up as historic, with the wonders we have made, but the union makes us strong. Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, solidarity forever, for the union makes us strong. They have taken.
Last point. We need a revolution, but we don't need a revolution to tear down the system that's here, because the system that here is destroying itself every day in each and every way that's imaginable. Greed is fueling the destruction of the system that is keeping us all oppressed. But we need to revolutionize ourselves by standing up, by joining hands with each other and beginning to work on building a system to replace the one that has oppressed us. It's not enough just to move against policies that are unjust and oppressive. What we have to do is begin to conceive what the policies of a just country will be and put those policies into effect and create a framework of human rights where those immigrants who are now citizens can realize that their interests lie not in joining hands with businesses and corrupt political officials, but in joining hands with the immigrants who are here to say, let us build a country together. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Now we're going to hear from one of our veterans.